Hi, Gemini-cancer. Welcome back to Cusp of Roses for your general messages for our energy check-in series. I hope that this live finds you in the highest vibration possible. Thank you guys so much for all of your love and support that you show here on my channel through your likes, your comments, your shares, your subscriptions. They truly do mean so much. If you're new here to my channel, make sure you read through the description box below so that you know how to align your energy with my readings. You'll need to know your natal charts to really get the most out of my style of reading, okay? And there are links in the description box to do that, so make sure you're checking that out. As well as how to contact me or connect with me on social media, always through my website for personal readings, and just some other general information there, okay? That's super important to know, okay? So make sure you guys are frequently checking in with that, and we'll go ahead and get started, okay? So excuse the shuffling. I know some of you might be listening to this in your headphones. If this is too loud, I do apologize. I just have to kind of break up the energy and shuffle the energy and get grounded in the same way that I invite you all to do. Whether that be through prayers, affirmation work, intentions, moments of stillness or silence, whatever really works best for you, go ahead and get started on some sort of grounding or gratitude practice so that you are open for the messages that are meant for you, okay, and can easily disregard or let go of the messages that are not. But if you have found this reading, then there's definitely something in it for you, okay? I'm going to do the same. Heavenly Father, Divine Mother, Holy Spirit, my ascended ancestors, and all holy angels, thank you so much for being here with me and with the Gemini-Cancer Cusp collective of energy here on YouTube. I thank you for clearing my energy and allowing me to channel the most important messages that the collective of Gemini-Cancer Cusp energies here on YouTube need to hear in the now moment regarding what planets, transits, houses might be important for them to be aware of, connect with, what might be guiding them, influencing them in the now moment regarding those energies. I thank you so much for your guidance, for your grace, your mercy, and protection, and of course your love, and so it is. All right, Gemini Cancer, last shuffle. We're going to get into this. Okay, cosmic energy for Gemini Cancer Cusp. What cosmic energy is here supporting Gemini Cancer Cusp? So you have the lunar eclipse, which is all about change, vibration of 43 breaking down into a 7. You also have Mercury here, a planet of communication, okay? Thank you so much, Divine. Can I have one more cosmic energy for Gemini Cancer? Yeah, it feels like the air water signs are definitely getting into some head-heart alignment here. You have the first house and the body. So body, mind, and soul is really depicted here, okay? You got the mind part here with Mercury. Again, vibration of 3 for my number people. You got the body with the first house, Aries energy, vibration of 25 in this deck, which again breaks down into another 7. And then you have the lunar eclipse, right? All about change, but this really connects on a soul level, the moon, the intuition, right? The depths of your subconscious. The energy that kind of silently guides you here in the same way that the moons pull the tides in the ocean, right? Gemini Cancer, that's what it feels like. The moon is pulling tides of change into your energy, into your aura, into your life right now. And those changes are going to start showing up if they haven't already mentally. And then there might even be an urge to make some changes in your physical form, okay? Whether that be through exercise, whatever you really truly feel called to do. It's like an intention to the body that the body needs to be a little bit stronger, or that there needs to be some sort of changes to either how you think of your body, how you feel in your body, how you move your body. It's something like that, okay? But it's definitely physical energy. And like I said, this is the house of Aries, okay? That first house energy. Interesting. We're going to dig a little deeper here. Okay. going to dig a little deeper with the Intuitive Night Goddess Tarot. Whoa, oh, that was my fault. I'm sorry, Gemini Cancer. My bad. Okay. Thank you so much, Divine, for these beautiful energies for Gemini Cancer Collective here on YouTube. For Mercury, first card out, you have the the Nymph of Pentacles. So this is the page in that particular deck. Tell me more about the Nymph of Pentacles with Mercury. Yeah, the Eight of Swords. So like I said, there's a change in the mentality, a change in how you see yourself, a change in how you connect with yourself, mind, body, and soul here. Okay, a new way of investing your energy, your focus. Pentacles can also just be focus energy, right? What you pay, quote unquote, pay attention to, okay? Pay your attention to. So there are some things that maybe some of you that maybe deal with some body insecurities. It feels like this is a season of evolution in that area, right? I'm not saying that maybe they'll automatically overnight go away. No, but it feels like whatever this Eight of Swords is, whatever the insecurity is, however you're not seeing yourself, right? Because that's what that Eight of Swords is. It's not seeing a situation. It's not thinking very clearly on yourself or having a very strong sense of self-identity in some way, shape, or form. Some of you, this is just simply how you communicate with your body, right? Like, so the thoughts that you think when you look in the mirror, it's like changing those words to feelings and things that you actually want to feel, not picking yourself apart for some of you. Okay? Because it's like, even if you know, okay, yeah, there might be things about your physical form or your physical strength or your physical capacity that you might want to change, but they're not going to change by you being harsh about it, right? Because there's just something here in the mind that's a little warped or that you're not seeing here. Tell me more about the Eight of Swords for Mercury. Thank you so much, Divine, for Gemini Cancer. What is Gemini Cancer not seeing? Yeah, the Emperor, the Monarch. Not seeing your own power, your own strength, right? With that tiger there. Not really seeing yourself like that. It's almost like here, Gemini Cancer, you could hear a million people tell you that you have this type of strength, this type of power, this type of standing or stance or presence. But if you don't see that in yourself, then you'll never truly live it. No matter how many times people say or point it out to you, or, you know, even if you start to say it, it's like there's a need to connect the words with the feeling. Right? It's almost like saying, oh, I'm fine, I'm fine, I'm fine, when you know you're not feeling fine. Right? That's a misalignment. But it's almost like it's about time here, I feel like, for the Divine saying to you here, Gemini Cancer, it's about time that you start seeing yourself as this Emperor. The Monarch in this deck is the Emperor, right? And start investing your time, your money, your resources, again, like I said, paying attention to those aspects of yourself, giving yourself, you know, the positive words, the affirmations, like affirming this Emperor energy in your mind, right? Because everything begins in the mind, right? And that's where it feels like you need to start, right? The page. Start studying the thoughts that keep you blind to your own strength, power, right? Ability to take charge, to the positive traits here. The Emperor isn't always a negative card, and not that it's always depicted like that, but sometimes the Emperor can be looked at as controlling, as rigid, right? Rebellious, but sometimes that works, especially with the Emperor in the first house here, right? Aries energy and Aries energy. It's almost like looking at your body as capable, looking at yourself as, could I say it, like solid in a way. But again, it feels like there's a need to pay attention to the thoughts that keep you from seeing yourself this way as the Emperor. Okay, let's get one more card and then we'll move into the first house. Thank you so much, Divine. Tell me more about the monarch for Mercury. Okay, oh, no, I don't like how those came out. Tell me more about the monarch. Thank you. Yeah. Okay, so there's fear here. This is the devil card in this deck. It's like there's whatever fears you have about stepping into your power, right? Because this doesn't even have to be about Emperor, masculine or feminine energy. It's just your own power, right? It's your own ability to validate self. It's your ability to affirm that you can be something, you are something, as opposed to saying it but not believing it. Do you see what I'm saying? Or hearing it from others, not really accepting it. Or just not seeing it. For some of you, it's like that might be like a repetitive energy. When people know you or get to know you or meet you, it's like, oh, you really carry yourself, you know, some shape or form like this Emperor energy, right? Not that they use those words specifically, but what the Emperor embodies, they see in you. But it's almost like you're a lot more comfortable not seeing yourself that way. Gemini-Cancer. Not seeing it. Like, turning a blind eye. No, that's not really me. That's not who I am. That's not what I do. That's not, oh no, no, no. It's like almost here, Gemini-Cancer, you're playing it small somehow. And then the universe is trying to get you to step into your power and not play it so small, right? To maybe face some sort of fear of showing up as that energy. So whether there might be some attachments or some sort of tension between you and the idea of leadership, whether that is through parental figures, whether that is through former employees or bosses that you've had, it's like there's something that's jaded you against being that leader. It's like, well, I don't want to be them, or I don't want to show up like that. But it's like, I don't think you will. But you have to see that, right? You have to do the work and pay attention to those thoughts and really debunk those fears around stepping into this energy and being this Emperor in your own life. All right, let's look and see what the first house wants to say. Thank you so much, Divine. Tell me more about the first house, the body for Gemini-Cancer. Okay. You've got the Spirit of Cups, the King of Cups. You have the Mystic, which is the Hierophant. Excuse my pupper if you can hear that. Yeah. I don't know what he's barking out. Probably the cats that walk around. You got the Four of Swords as well. And this kind of mirrors exactly what I was kind of feeling. Like there's a need to offer your view of yourself, right? Again, like, so if this is standing in the mirror and being like, oh, I'm so this, or this isn't right, like picking yourself apart, there's a reason why you're doing it. And there's a need to kind of get to the root of that. But then there's also this need to offer yourself compassion about that. Because there's a feeling underneath that energy that I feel like Gemini-Cancer, that's really rooted or ingrained in you somehow, some way, with the Mystic, with the Hierophant energy here. Some of you, there's like a need to rest your body for some reason. It's like in order to really be at full strength, you need to rest. And I know that that might sound counterproductive, but that's what that, it's almost like the moment you give yourself or your body the chance to heal, to mend, to be at rest, is the moment that you get maybe a clearer view of how you really feel, or how much commitment here with the Mystic. commitment, passion, energy you actually put into something concerning your body somehow, some way. And that could even just be like how much energy you put into the thoughts about your body or the thoughts about your physical form or stuff like that. Let's get a little bit more. Tell me more about the Four of Swords, Divine. It just feels like it's, yeah, Two of Cups. So it's building a better relationship with yourself, your physical form. Okay. Some of you with this mystic energy, Gemini, Cancer, it might be really easy to get caught up in your emotional body and not connect that emotion with the physical form. It's like that's, for some of you, that's what you're not seeing. It's like your emotions are showing up in your physical body. Now, I'm no doctor. I'm none of that, right? This is just how it's being channeled to me, okay? So definitely, if that resonates for you, like if you've been thinking about that or feeling that, or like every time I get this emotion, I have this type of pain or this type of cringe, or, you know, the body gets funky or twisted in this way, it's like there's a reason behind that, Gemini, Cancer. But for others of you, it's like there's this ease that comes with really tapping into your emotions, right? With that Cancer energy, really thinking about it, really feeling it out, right? But then it's like almost there's a neglect in relationship with the physical form. And I guess I can't say that any more different. It's like with the Two of Cups here, right? There's a relationship that needs to be built, or a connection that needs to be made between your emotions and your physical form. And the more that you find rest, the more that you meditate in that energy, the more that you kind of quiet your environment, or again, sit in some form of stillness, the clearer that connection becomes. Okay? Because for some of you, it's like the emotions that you're feeling are really not wreaking havoc on your body, but they're bringing certain energies to your physical form that, again, you just have to pay attention to. Okay? All right. Let's look into lunar eclipse. Spirit of Wands. Okay? Tell me more about the Spirit of Wands. It's the King of Wands there for lunar eclipse. You have the Star card, Aquarius energy, change. Tell me more about the Spirit of Wands and the Star for the lunar eclipse. You have the Four of Pentacles. So there definitely is things that you're holding back. And I think what that is here, Gemini, Cancer, is you holding back from actually stepping into your true form here, the Emperor. It's almost like the stars are aligning, right? The energy is aligning, Spirit of Wands. It's like there's all the signs there that it's the time to, but there's something holding you back. What's holding Gemini, Cancer back, Divine, with this Four of Pentacles? Could be fear. Yeah, Nine of Cups. As soon as I said that, they were like, yeah, the Devil card's out there, right? So the fear, right? A little bit of codependency, and that could definitely be with this Nine of Cups. It's like, Gemini, Cancer, how could I say this? It's like being in a career or a job or somewhere where it's like, this is comfortable. I know my way around. I know the people here. I know what I'm doing. I could do it with my eyes closed, right? There's not a lot of effort. I'm happy. I'm content, right? It flows. It moves. It's great. But there's this call for more with the Spirit of Wands, right? With the Hierophant, okay? With the Monarch. It's like I said, it's looking at yourself as, oh, I would never be the manager at my job or a CEO. Like, I'm not interested in that. I'm not interested in that. I'm not interested. Like, pushing it away, when in fact it's the very path that you're almost like destined to be on here. Nine of Cups. when deep down, it actually would be a wish fulfillment for you. But you're holding back on that, right? For some reason or another, right? That's for you to decide and discern. But with the Star card comes a lot of alignment, a lot of powerful alignment. And it almost feels like, I do feel like we have another eclipse season coming up towards the end of the year. I want to say like in December, maybe late November. You might start moving out of that resistance with the Four of Pentacles here to what's actually destined and aligned for you here. With the Nine of Cups, it could be a little bit of indulgence, right? Like I said, it's being so comfortable with what you have around you or what you're used to that there's almost this fear, right, of stepping out of your comfort zone, which would definitely be coming out of that Eight of Swords energy, to practice and show up, to invest yourself in new ways. As the Emperor, right? To get to that next level, right? Because remember, you still have another cup to gain after this Nine of Cups. So yes, this is individual happiness and fulfillment, but there is more beyond that. And some of you, it's really just fighting your comfort zones in this season whenever you find this, okay? But alrighty, Gemini Cancer, this has been your general energy reading check-in with the cosmos here at Cusp of Roses. I hope you found this reading helpful, insightful, and it served you in some type of way. Definitely let me know what you resonated with in the comment section below. I love to read those from you guys. Again, make sure you check out the description box for how to connect with me on socials, for my website to book readings if you're ever interested, and just for information on how to learn more about yourself through the natal chart so that you can continue to align with my readings, okay? But again, I hope that this served you well, because it does feel like you're coming up on a really almost like epic turn of events here, Gemini Cancer, that could really elevate you or push you into, again, your true power and your true form here. You just have to work through the fears that are making you want to stand still and be a little avoidant of that energy or of that change or of that shift. Okay? All right, Gemini Cancer, I will see you all in our next reading. Namaste.